Hi everyone, I have a quick journal to show you here, but before I do that, I just wanted to say welcome to all my new subscribers and thank you very much for signing up. I hope you enjoy having a look through this journal that I've made here. So some of you may recognise this. It's the Amity Bloom Artist in Bloom journal, and last year I took her course on Teachable. It's a really involved process, but it's lots of fun and I learned a lot of new techniques along the way. It has quite a unique construction and I'll link it below. Have a look. It's really well worth it, I think, and will give you a lot of inspiration to make other journals or to use techniques in other ways. So this is the fifth one I've made. The four others before it were all gifts, but this one is for me. What I like most about it is the way the spine turned out. So I've added some lace applique and some flower cutouts from fabric, some lace at the top, and it's quite a wide spine. I think it's about 4 centimeters. I haven't filled it very much at the moment because I want to have a lot of room to add textural elements and fabric, and we all know how quickly journals fill up. But because of the fabric cover and the way it's constructed, it's already nice and squishy, but I hope it's going to be more squishy as time goes by. So on the front cover I have some gorgeous vintage wallpaper which was generously gifted to me by Sarah at the mushroom market, so thanks Sarah. I think I still need to work on the cover a bit. Maybe I'll add some buttons, some fabric flowers, I'm not sure yet. I need to cover up this modelling paste that got squished because I didn't let it dry before I ran it through the sewing machine, so remember that next time. And I'm sure if you're a follower of Amity Bloom, you'll have seen Nazi flip through her own journal, and it's a really fun technique, an interesting way to construct the pages and the covers. And you can see here I've done it slightly differently in that I've left the scallop edge so that the small journal insert sits inside the cover. And it's not very heavily embellished at this point. The idea is that I add to that as I go. Here I have a vintage doily, some embossed paper, and some of these elements I've used in the previous journal I've made. So the inside pages at the moment are all naked, just old book pages, coffee dyed paper, music paper. This blue paper is actually quite thick. It's wrapping that comes around flowers from a particular florist, and I really love the texture of it and the weight and the colour. So I keep all of the wrappings from the flowers I get, which is very nice. I've left quite a lot of room between each of the signatures at the moment, again to help with the bulk. Some lace here. So it's all quite similar in each of these pages, signatures here. I have another doily which I've used on the cover, and some vintage wallpaper here with a very delicate blue floral pattern. So as I work in it, the idea is that I'll add more ruffles and lace, collage, stamps. And so the back cover here is a fabric flip, and since I've started the Sew for the Soul project, I've been really enjoying slow stitching, so I'm wondering if maybe I add some stitching to the inside of this back cover, or maybe add some more fabric and lace or buttons. So really it's a blank canvas. Here I've used vintage wallpaper printable from Amity Bloom, which I really love, some coffee dyed paper. That's the fabric swatch page on the back. And a little pocket here. And then you have a little pocket on the inside of the back cover here. Another one here. And the back page. And this page comes from a vintage flower book. I don't think I have it with me, but it has some really gorgeous black and white botanical illustrations. I think it's from the 1920s. And then that's the back page. So again, I may add some other things. I have a vintage slide that I may add here, some more flowers, some lace at the bottom. So the way that I've constructed the cover, by leaving the scallop on the bottom, this isn't a journal that is designed to be placed on a shelf standing up. So my plan is to always keep the journal flat. And I'm even wondering if I find a box or a tray or something like that to keep it in, because I don't want the fabric on the bottom to start curling up. So as I said, I've been making this journal since December of last year. I had all of the separate covers made, but it was only on the weekend that I finally chose the papers to go inside and managed to bind it all together. If I had waited till the pages were semi-decorated, I don't think I'd ever have it finished. So I really just wanted to have it constructed and ready to work in. So that's my Artist in Bloom journal, ready to be filled. Thanks for watching.